Welcome back to ARC PDX. This is the deep end where we go in depth on the biggest stories happening right now. I have our reporter, Tanvi Verma, who's been covering the National Guard deployment and the ICE protests for months now. And Tanvi, the situation I want to talk about is the legal battle happening over all this right now. I know that over the weekend, a federal judge in Portland granted the state a temporary restraining order, which temporarily blocked that national troop deployment to Portland. But the Trump administration is appealing it to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, and there's an oral arguments hearing that's set to happen on Thursday. What's going to happen on Thursday, from what you know?
So, Barry, really both sides are going to be making oral arguments, and they're going to try to convince the judge either does Portland need the National Guard, or does it not?
Gotcha. And that's the basic question for that Thursday hearing.
Yeah, so let's get into that basic question.
Yeah,
there's
please.
a few reasons that the National Guard can come to Portland. Either there's an invasion, a rebellion, or if the president needs extraordinary help enforcing federal law. So the Trump administration has argued that the president absolutely needs that help. They cited many examples, including one in which they say a group of people tried to burn down the ICE facility, whereas the state of Oregon and the city of Portland are saying these incidents are isolated and they don't rise to the level of an invasion or a rebellion. And they even say that this is infringing on their rights as a state.
Yeah, I think I saw in the in one hearing earlier that the state actually argued that they were being harmed by this because they no longer control the National Guard as long as Trump is deploying it, which is one of the reasons that they asked for this pause.
Yeah.
So that is the focus of that Thursday hearing. But the TRO, the temporary restraining order, is a temporary aspect to the larger question. So whether or not the TRO is granted, or whether I should say the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals on Thursday will keep the TRO or reverse it.
That's right.
Either way, what happens after that?
Yeah, that's a great question, and you're exactly right. This is sort of a temporary situation. The bigger legal battle is still being fought and will be fought. So basically, if the TRO is granted, that means if the judge says that the legal decision made on it was correct and that the National Guard should not be in Portland for a period of 14 days at least, then the Attorney General for Oregon, Dan Rayfield, tells us he's going to file yet another TRO to buy more time. That is, he's going to keep trying to buy more time for that longer legal battle to continue. Trump, on the other hand, has floated the idea of sending the military into Portland, and he technically can if there is an insurrection. And the last time that was invoked was during the Rodney King riots in 1992, and actually the governor of California requested the help.
Right, and I know the process changes when the governor is not requesting the help.
That's right.
From the president like that. We'll have to watch it all play out. Thank you very much, Tanvi, for joining us here on The Deep End. And we are working to bring you continuing coverage as that legal battle unfolds. Our teams are in the newsroom right now tracking any new developments from the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. You can find all of our coverage on our website, Katu.com.